Alright, I have transmitted all of that data and whatever else we managed to get from this science here and now. As you can see, we don't really use all that much electric charge when pretty much properly pointed. I think it goes down to 0.09 if at best, pretty much. Yeah, but we are ready to deorbit. We aren't at our apoapsis, but this is a fairly circular orbit, so do we even feel like going there? I don't think so. I think we'll just... I feel like I kind of would like this to be still toggled off for this deorbit. I don't know why, it just somehow feels like that. I used a lot of HTP though, and I would have used a whole lot more if I used my SAS all the time to just point toward the sun. Well, point our solar panels toward the sun. But still, we only used like half of our electric charge, and it was almost a day. Okay, does it say anything about propellant being like... Propellant is very stable, so this should work. Let's not get all of that exhaust on our faces, right? Now it's... I really need a better CPU. Okay, this is enough. Our periapsis is below 0. Yeah. And we still have all these things except this one, so that require Kerbals. Oh well. Unfortunately, we don't really have any way to land safely. We could always try to fight the gravity with our engines, but it seems like I don't think we will be able to, so I'm not even going to bother. Besides fireworks, who doesn't like fireworks? Ah, look at that blue marble. Well, from some places at least. It looks like that blue marble that is often described as. I haven't figured out which button combination will let me to get rid of all of this extra fluff around here. Maybe it would be nicer to enjoy the view like that. Okay, maybe I'll see if I can... No, it won't let me see the controls like this. Oh well. We'll just go with this then. Let's watch the fireworks of a successful vessel. It's at the same time a celebration as it is a scientific endeavor. It has its own fireworks installed. We don't even need to fire our own ones. And here. perfect. A perfect ending for this mission. Always good to leave it with a bang, right? Okay, now we can cancel all those vessels we were building previously. Now, what is it doing? Okay, now here. Good. It is actually recording. Good. It is. Yes. Excellent. Okay, well, we can get rid of... Or shall we, though? I mean, there were those other missions that we could be doing. I'll think about it still. Also, we could maybe roll out this crash footage from here as well. Wait, why did it warp a whole day like that? Oh well. Doesn't matter. What do we have? What do we have? Remote tech. Create a network for Earth. These ones, those orbital debris ones, might still work. I mean, they were originally meant for that purpose. So, yeah. The bare minimum numbers to have visibility. Milestones. Reach a suborbital trajectory and return. We might even be able to almost kind of do that. Lunar exploration. I don't know. First communications satellite. Huh. Didn't get as much money as I had hoped. Oh well. Our communications around the globe are limited to line of sight because of the curvature of Earth. If we can launch a communications satellite into orbit, we can use it to transmit information to the opposite side of the world. Be sure to include solar panels to generate power. Okay, well, so I kind of feel like doing this one and the remote tech ones at the same time would be nice. Doing those at the same time. This one seems to be an easier version, kind of. It still has 365 days to do it. How about this one? It would be great for all humans if we could find a way to better predict the weather. One of the first steps in this is to understand the properties of the upper atmosphere. Insert a satellite with a barometer and a thermometer on it to measure the values found. Transmit the science back to the KSC for analysis. Reach an orbit within the parameters. At least it doesn't say that it has to be between some values. That's always a bit of a mess. Run a temperature scan and barometer scan and return the science to the KSC. Okay, so it doesn't have to be the barometer and thermometer ones things specifically. Destination Earth, situation orbit. What? We would be able to very much do this, I think. Weather satellite contracts. I mean, the remote tech ones would be nice, but I think they might be still a bit beyond me. You know what, we'll launch one more vessel and then I'll get some more some more things done off screen. Some more orbital debris, or yeah, they will work, I suppose. Temperature and pressure, right? We have those, I think. They are included, right? Let's see here. Are they included in the here? Temperature and telemetry. We have that one, I think. With us, please let me actually see. Please let me see. We have the Explorer 1 and we have this. Is that a barometer? I think it very well might be, but I mean, why won't you just tell me? What part is this? Okay, how about we try to gauge the... it does seem blue-ish in color. It could be this orbital perturbation experiment. How about anywhere else? Do we have... How about this one? What is it? It's green. It could be the radiation data thing, but I think this one already has a radiation in it. Yeah, I wouldn't add those ones twice, so yeah. It must be the Pressmat barometer, right? So yeah, I think this vessel will be sufficient to do all of that still. Okay, will you just... Shall we just open it again? Yeah. And this costs over 9,000 to launch it, so it had better count every time we launch it. Right, right. Okay, well... And we have that other polar thing. On the polar launch site, that other one also getting constructed. So I think that's fine. Let's see here. Do we have any tech we might want? I should probably show you that on the camera as well. Mature orbital rocketry. Ooh. How about... I mean, solar panels are always kind of nice things to get better ones. I think it might suit us to go toward this one. We will actually get an extendable sun tracking level 2 solar panel from that. Anything else? So I think the electrics is a pretty decent idea to go for. We don't want to have expensive solar panels covering our whole vessel like that. like what we've been doing. Also, fuel cell array. 4.5 kilowatt fuel cell consumes about 245 liters of LH2 and 175 liters of LOX per week. These figures were determined by ground tests and include boil-off. The actual hydrogen boil-off rate may be considerably higher, depending on the situation and the surface-to-volume ratio of your storage tanks. Ha! Surface-to-volume ratio, so I probably want to keep that low. So I suppose... Let's see here. Isn't it that spheres have a lot of surface area? No, it must be the other way around, right? They have the least because let's imagine something like just a flat panel. Yes, that has a lot of surface area and not a whole lot of volume. So yeah, we want our propellant tanks to be spherical as much as possible. If we want them to survive a lot of boil-off, I suppose. What are these? They have some thrust. This equipment section models their thrusters as an engine rather than as RCS. This is some kind of a scan set. I haven't really used those ever, really. Much, but... We would also be able to get some high-gain antennae from that. It seems like a pretty decent idea to go for the electric, so we'll go for that, and then... if we wanted to finally launch some Kerbals or humans. Which one should I even call them? They have the Kerbal skin, but this is Earth. It would be maybe... I mean, I think somebody has made human skins for the Kerbals, so... But I haven't really tried those out. We could try to go for manned missions as well. That could be fun, wouldn't it? Does any viewer want to be the first victim of my space program? I mean, the first one to go into space. And die horribly. I mean... yeah, I'm kind of feeling like basic capsules. Yeah, sure. And then... we still need to wait until that reconditioning is done so we can actually launch this crash footage. You've never actually, seen it launch for real. So I suppose I'll show you that. The last test I did with this, I tried to get the tropical high in orbit and whatnot with that as well, but I went a bit too far up and it kind of didn't survive that. But I've made some modifications. Let's actually see. How long of a... I mean, what do we lose if we... We only lose what we... the advance payment if we fail to do this, so... yeah... I think we'll take that. Yeah, we are not doing that one. So we'll try to get above 140 kilometers with this. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. I added some more parachutes to this because unlike it seems to indicate, I don't think it has both types of parachutes, those inline parachute things. Let's see here. As you can see, I have two different parachute stacks. Maybe I could even cut down on the spare chutes since these are just not manned. Yeah, well. Oh well. I think it's toward that way? Towards the 270, right? If I want to... Well, let's just try this out, I suppose. Sure. Would it be towards the 90 though? Which way is this oriented even? I don't know. Could I have some kind of a compass here? I think it... 90 is to the east, right? Right. So 270 would be to the west, yes. So we'll launch toward the 270 mark. And not go over 140 well, much over 140 kilometers. And actually a bit... No, that's the wrong way. We wanted to point it towards this way. That's where the rainforests are. Now then. Sure, transmit that. It doesn't appear we are really able to get back from this. Get back up. I did that a bit too aggressively. Come on, you can do it. Get back up there. Perhaps this is 40. I don't think we are doing it this time. Oh. Point toward up. There we go. Perfect. Can we get to space with this? Ooh. Maybe. How about actually transmitting all that data though? How about that? Transfer data from here. Yeah, it's not really transferring much of it. Yeah, well, now it is. It's just that these have 20 gigabytes, whatever. We might be able to do this. Look, it's not dropping below the 140 kilometers where we need to be at, I think. This will be such a successful mission if we... Successful recording session if we can manage to do these two objective things. Maybe I should have my parachutes on an action group in the future, because it seems to me arming them is what I want. But we'll wait until we are past the burny bits. Or Or actually, we can probably deploy... I did make it so that the drogue chute will deploy first and then the main parachute afterwards. Can we get into a suborbital trajectory is one thing. Have I understood it correctly what it means? Yes, record data. Record that one as well. We have reached space. Now we just need to return home safely. What if I arm the parachute? Yes, let's just arm them. Hopefully the automatic, it will go as I planned it, as I envisioned it. It probably won't, they are yellow there, but maybe the drogue chutes will survive the this thing. And besides, we'll have the main chutes, if all goes wrong, right? Please survive. It would be so nice of you if you could just please survive. Yeah, this is the end. And fortunately the music that I also have some landing music that is also kind of tense. So it's nice to have that one as well. At least we'll get some of those ones, if nothing else. Please, please, please. I don't know when they will deploy, by the way. We are slowing down. That's at least good news as well. No, they are red. Will you survive? No! Nope, that one didn't survive. But maybe the other one will. It seems to be saying it's safe. So maybe it will survive this. Maybe that drogue chute did help us just that tiny bit that will actually survive this plunge. I'm not a good designer for these parachutes. Come on, would you just kindly deploy? It seems like it will get more dangerous as time goes on to deploy you. Okay, you have deployed. Finally. Excellent. I think this is a successful mission. I mean, from here on out we'll just be slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Of course, our film camera might still get destroyed if I haven't gotten the stats right for that parachute there. That's always a possibility as well. I think it will deploy like at 1 kilometer. Oh, now here it's deployed. It seems like we will be able to make it. Excellent. Also, this thing is prone to toppling over, so maybe I'll just try to recover it as quickly as possible when we touch down. It seems like since Yeah. Touchdown. Recover. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Some photographs from space and tropics. What a successful mission. Hopefully, we'll see what it actually gets us. It could still be that I misunderstood something and it didn't really get me what I wanted, but please, please, let me get those sample ones. Ooh, 45.5 science earned! Yes! Ooh, so good! From space, just over Earth's tropics. Excellent, excellent. Recovery of a vessel after a suborbital flight, 8.0 science. So good. Let's see our... we reached suborbital trajectory and return. Excellent, excellent. Sun-synchronous orbit satellite. First solar-powered satellite. Point the dish out from Earth. Some destroyed things. Oh well. Sounding rocket medium. Excellent. Some more destroyed ones. What can you do? Do we have any orbital debris? I think we have. I'll off-screen get some of those vessels built. Maybe a few more. I'll figure it out myself. You don't need to see all that. Tracked objects, none. We still don't have any space debris. Yeah, yes, this space program is actually going so well. Well, I think this is a fine ending point for our thing here. It should save. Yeah. Well, bye.